So this is not a tarantula, but the species of a velvet spider, you see. Thankfully, I have another velvet spider. It is by far smaller than the female, but it is super feisty, and we are going to feed it. And yeah, let's poke her and see how she will deal with the straw. Yeah, I assume that. Now she's telling us that she is not a happy tarantula, and threat posture, fangs, everything. A really nice look of her. Check her out. She's so cute. Unless she... Look, she's moving everything. We haven't had a bad news in the dark den for quite a while now, and when you have a room full of animals, just statistically speaking, you know that that cannot last for a long time. So I have some bad updates. And you haven't seen this girl for quite a while, because usually it is kind of hard to make videos with her. She's always hiding and she's hard to record. But unfortunately, in last few weeks I noticed that she's becoming more weaker and weaker. Her abdomen was shivering, and I brought her enclosure here to make an update on that, to let you know that pretty soon she will most likely die. And yesterday I noticed that she actually died. So this is not a tarantula, but the species of a velvet spider, you see. Scientific name is Gandanameno species, and it is really cute looking spider. You see, it is a spider that probably got the most cutest face out there. Even though when it is dead, it is still kinda cute. And look, for years her abdomen was really big and really plumped, but over the last, as I said, over the last few weeks, or probably months to be honest, I noticed that it started to shiver more and more, and she refused to eat. Actually, she would kill a prey, she would grab it, but then she would just leave it and not eat it. You see, there is one uneaten roach, and also last few roaches that I gave to her, she did the same thing. She would kill it and just put it aside, dead and all dried up, because she never attempted to eat it. I actually received her back when I was in the second dark den, and I received her from a subscriber, and she never molted in my care. She was always looking more or less the same, just like she looks now, you see. So as always, that is really unfortunate, and I'm really sad to lose this spider. But thankfully I have another velvet spider. It is actually not the same genus. It is the Eresus walckenaeri, and it is the same. It is also the velvet spider, but a different genus one. And it is small, but when I received it, it was really tiny, but now it actually grew significantly. Can you see it down there? Here, you see? It is by far smaller than the female, but it is super feisty, and we are going to feed it. But first we are going to rehouse it in the bigger enclosure, like this one, so it will have more space to grow and do its spidery business, you know. But before we do that, I have a couple more bad updates that I already recorded like a few weeks ago when they actually happened. So let's just quickly jump to that clip. Oh no, do you know how in last feeding video I was commenting how she doesn't want to eat? I mean, she grabs a prey and then just lets it go. Well, a few days after that, she ate a whole adult dubia, and I was like, ah, nice, she is finally eating once again. And now, look at this. She died. I mean, what the hell? I was suspicious of her, but I didn't expect that she will die so quickly, especially not after eating. You see that her abdomen is now pretty good, pretty nice, and also overall she looks alive. Look at this. You see, it is like nothing happened to her. Ah, this sucks, but I had her for like 5 years, and in my care she never molted, so she was really old. I have no idea, come on display, I have no idea how old she is. All I know that she was an adult when I got her, and already an old adult. So yeah, not really something super surprising, but still I'm so disappointed, because this is one of my favorite. Actually, I said it multiple times that if I could keep only one tarantula, then it would be this species, because you see the coloration is amazing. You have blue legs and almost greenish bluish carapace and orangey abdomen, which is amazing combination. Plus, if you get it as a sling, then slings look totally different from an adult tarantula. So you can witness the transformation of the tarantula before your very own eyes through the span of a few years. But yeah, so now this means that I need to get new one, and I will definitely get a sling. So yeah, I can also look at the transformation. Now I have another bad news, another bad update. Check it out. In this enclosure I have, if you can read that, Tliltocatl kahlenbergi, and it is a freshly molted specimen. And you see it says female right there. But the problem is, okay, now the tarantula went inside, but it is an ultimate mold male, mature male tarantula. It is not a female as I received it as a female. So this was actually a gift by Goran and Melanie, and it looks like whoever sold them this tarantula was lying about the sex. Or maybe it was an honest mistake. It can happen because some of the tarantula, I'm almost positive that I sexed the tarantula female, but then when I think about it, maybe I didn't, or was that the other one? Because I didn't write it down as soon as it happened, and then you kind of forget and you no longer are 100% certain. But I don't know, if I was selling tarantulas, then I would be more professional with it, and if I weren't like 100% sure, I wouldn't be selling a tarantula as a female if I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, so these are the pretty shitty updates, and I'm just recording this as it happened, but this will be a part of a bigger video, a bigger update video, I assume. So let's just continue with these updates, I guess. You see pretty shitty updates, but also we will have some positive things in this video. Not only that we are going to be rehousing the velvet spider, also we are going to be rehousing 3 different species of Psalmopoeus tarantulas. Yeah, first will be Psalmopoeus irminia, also we will rehouse Psalmopoeus pulcher and one Psalmopoeus, which is the third, reduncus, yeah, the reduncus. All the enclosures are already prepared in advance, so we can just jump straight into a rehouse. What more can you ask? Also, I added sand for the texture. It is already... okay, it is already inside, so let me open this enclosure and let's check out the Psalmopoeus irminia first. She is not that big, also I'm not sure if it is a female or a male, but regardless I will be referring to her as she, you know, happy thoughts, and maybe she actually turns out to be a female. Since she is pretty small, she is getting a smaller cork bark, and yeah, let's poke her and see how she will deal with the straw. Yeah, I assume that feeding response, she thought that it is a roach or something. As she figures out it is not a roach, she is no longer biting it, or maybe she will now as a defense. Now she is telling us that she is not a happy tarantula and that we should leave her alone, but that is not how this is going to work, girl. I will need a bit of cooperation from her. Oh, there we go. A threat posture, fangs, everything. This is a typical reaction from Psalmopoeus. They are often not happy when they are disturbed. So let's try to get this done quickly. That was a funny bolt, have you seen that? She just teleported for a second and quickly stopped. Oh, but I like this slow walk. This is something that I definitely prefer when rehousing a tarantula. A slow stroll so we can see her really well, and so I can record her in greater detail while it is moving, while she is moving. Now she went in the darkness, but I think that we had a pretty good look at her. Yeah, so we can now jump into a second rehouse. I will take the pulcher now, I think, yeah. You should be familiar with them because we had a sexy time with Psalmopoeus pulchers recently, but the one that I'm going to rehouse, it is a different specimen. I still have one that is unsexed, but it is big enough to be sexed a long time ago. It is a sibling of that mature male that was a main actor in the sexy time video, in that video. So there is a high chance that this is actually a female. Let me check it out. She's right there, you see, in her webbing. Now let me position the enclosure. Actually, no, let me first poke her out to see where she will go first. Poke, poke, poke. Oof. Okay, okay. Want to go on that side? Not a problem. I will just turn it like, actually a problem. You know what? I need you to go the other way. I need to be a bit pushy because she's not cooperative. Okay, almost there. Yeah, just a little bit. No, 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 not down. No, not back, please. Yeah, just... yeah, that's the... perfect. Now I close her enclosure, her old enclosure, and we have a successful rehouse. Check out how black her abdomen is. It's really black. Huh. I didn't really notice that earlier. Don't think that the female's abdomen is this black, but I could be wrong. But it is a good looking abdomen regardless, and there she goes. She's looking for her new hides, and there is a nice cork bark just for her, slightly bigger than her old one, actually a lot bigger because she only had a slab of cork bark, you see. So this is a good upgrade for her. Anyhow, let's leave her be. Close her enclosure and bring the other one, and the other one will be the Psalmopoeus reduncus. I enjoy having rehouse videos with multiple species of the same genus, different species from the same genus, because that way you can see the differences, and the footage is always better than in the feeding video because Tarantula is actually outside and you can see it well. I don't need this, I need the other enclosure, this one. You see, I actually kept arboreal tarantulas in terrestrial enclosure, but I had real low amount of substrate, and the space they have inside it is really good. They don't really need to be rehoused now, but I need more terrestrial enclosures, so I need to free this up for other terrestrial species that need these enclosures. But it shows you that you don't always need an arboreal enclosure for arboreal tarantula. And what we have here is that a molt down there. Firstly, there is an angry tarantula down there. I need tweezers because she looks bitey and I need to remove stuff. Oh, let's move this over and maybe we can immediately do the rehouse. Okay, that is the correct way. Just a little bit there and up. No, 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 up. Up, 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 up. There. This was really fast and easy. But there we go. You can now see the difference between the Psalmopoeus irminia, Psalmopoeus pulcher, and now Psalmopoeus reduncus. You can see her really, really well. Also, same thing, it is unsexed tarantula. I don't know if it is a male or a female, but judging by the size, I think that in next molt I will know. And no. Wrong way. Slight bolt. I guess she will now find the cork bark. Yeah, she's looking for a place to squeeze in the darkness. There she goes. Gone. Excellent. But let me just check. Firstly, you can see these are the cricket remains from yesterday because I fed her yesterday. And here we have a molt. So technically I can sex her, but it is a fairly dried molt, and oh, the abdomen is actually intact. So technically I can sex her. Let me bring the warm water and dish soap. I need that for the rehouse, but I need to close her enclosure first. I don't need escapes in this video, right? Just a second. I just stick it inside and we wait a few minutes. In case you're wondering why I'm doing this, why we need to do this, when the molt is dried up you cannot really spread the abdomen, but with this, with warm water and soap dish, the tarantula's molt is actually rehydrated and you are able to spread it without breaking. So let me remove this, all of this from the table, and yeah, with just one, easier to do it like this. The enclosure is prepared, as you see, and we can jump straight into a rehouse. First I want to get her out, so we can have a really good look, a really nice look of her. Check her out. She's so cute. So incredibly cute. Little velvet spider, so pretty. Let me put her in her new enclosure. I will just put her inside together with her old cork bark and all the... No, let go my finger. There we go. Now she got a starting point with her familiar web and cork bark, and from there she can continue building her empire. Now, oh. Look, she's actually moving the entire cork bark, so strong. Whoa. Now I'm going to grab one roach and hopefully she will be down for that. Down for grabbing the prey. Unless she Look, she's moving everything. So busy and so strong. Okay, I need to be quick while she's out there to get Roach. Let's see. Roachy, Roachy. Feeding time. Oh, you want to grab it or are you just shooing it away? I'm not sure. Oh, she's gone. So cute. Yeah, she just went down, you see. Oh, once again she's moving the cork bark. I don't think that she will be interested in food at the moment. We will need to save that for a feeding video, and let's just leave her be at her work. Really heavy work, might I say. Look how she's moving that. So very nice. Yeah, you just enjoy your new spot, your new place. I will feed her in next feeding video for sure, so you can expect that to be a update on her. And now let's just spread the Psalmopoeus reduncus mold to see if it is a male or a female, a boy or a girl. I already got Sashenka's mold drying here, you see, but we already know that she's a girl. This is what interests us. Just fix the mold, gently spread the abdomen like that, and I already think that I can see that it is a female. Yeah, you see, this flap tells me that. This right here. Excellent. So now I have another Psalmopoeus reduncus female. Nice. Anyhow, with this good news, we can finish this video, we can end this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Not the first half of it, but the second one. If you did, thumbs it up and comment something. If you want to support this channel more, there's a Patreon page. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I upload every Monday, so see you again in a week. Bye!